LDBC. This is your boy Coach Shelton Harrison. You're live on the Coach Shelton Harrison Combat Sports Show live. Okay, folks, listen. I want to talk to y'all tonight. I want to talk to you guys. I want to talk to y'all about how to deal with depression. I want to talk to y'all. You know, everybody on this earth, if you've lived long enough, you've been depressed. It's all come near us, y'all. Every single bit of it, we've all been depressed. I don't care who you are. I don't care how successful you are, what level that you've reached in life, what status you are, you've been depressed. Okay? And I'm here to tell you that there's nothing to be ashamed about if you're depressed. There's no shame in it. But let's talk about how we're going to come out of it. See, I'm going to tell you something years ago, and I blamed myself for 5 years. Coach Shelton Harrison has even been depressed. I had a 5-year depression because I trained these kids that are rough behind the edges. And you know, there's one kid, his name was Travis. You know, he was rolling with the wrong gang. And, you know, that too, if you have a son or a daughter, you know, I miss Travis dearly. But you are the consequence of the choice that you choose to make. And I used to always tell him that when he was alive. I said, you know what, you're a consequence of the choice that you choose to make. Sometimes the consequences could be light, it could be jail, it could be death. But you are a consequence of the choice that you choose to make. And I used to tell him that. And, you know, when he got murdered, you know, for years I've been, you know, doing what I do with these children for over 20 years. And, you know, I've had so many kids, you know, in my house, living in my house because they can't function at home or their parents just don't want them. But over 20 years, I can probably say I probably had about 80 or 90 kids who's lived in my house. And I do that because a lot of times these kids, they so rough behind the edges that I always fear. My greatest fear was going to a funeral and actually watching one of my kids get buried. That was always my fear. You know, I didn't have a fear about being shot because I've been in those situations before where I had guns poured out on me. I never had a fear of being shot. I never have a fear of dying. Okay, if I gotta die, I realize, okay, I'm gonna go. If somebody gonna shoot me, they gonna shoot me, but I'm gonna do it being righteous. That means doing what I do for children. I'm gonna do it. That's who I am. That's what I'm gonna do. I have no problem dying for a child. No problem whatsoever. But my fear, was burying, watching one of my kids get buried. And back in 05, back in 06, a kid named Travis, who I cared for dearly, I watched him buried. And he was murdered. And I went through a 5-year depression. For 5 years, I was depressed about Travis. And I'm going to tell you something. A prolonged depression, you're going to kill yourself. See, depression for too long is suicide. It is going to happen. It's inevitable. I don't care what anybody tell you. I've dealt with depressed people. I've been depressed myself. The end result of depression is suicide. And I won't go into how far I went. I'll never tell you how far I went, but I'll tell you something. I'm actually blessed and I'm lucky to be here talking to you right now. And that's all I can tell you. Okay? And maybe when I work up a little bit more courage, maybe I can go into detail just what I did, what I tried to do. But I'll tell y'all something right now. Prolonged depression, yeah, you will want to commit suicide. I've dealt with 18 and 17-year-olds. They right there on suicide watch. I've dealt with them. And I can tell you right now, they don't have a care in the world because they're ready to go. And maybe you feel that way. Maybe you are so depressed that you can't see a way out of your situation. You don't know what it is. You can't see a way out. All you know is that you don't want to be here anymore. My friend, I know that there's at least one person listening to this video and you're hearing this at the sound of my voice. Just today when you woke up, you looked at the ceiling and you told yourself, I've been depressed too long and I'm ready to go. I want to take myself out of here. I know. And if that's you, if you watching this video right now, my friend, I want to tell you that there's hope. I don't care what the doctor told you about your health. I don't care if he told you that you only got a couple of months left. I don't care what this man told you. I don't care what this doctor told you. My friend, there is hope. I don't care if your wife don't love you anymore. If your wife is cheating on you, there is hope. I don't care if your husband, he don't care about you like he's supposed to. If he talks down on you, if he threatens you, my friend, there is hope. And if you're a child, I don't care if you say your parents don't love you, your parents don't pay attention to you, your parents don't want nothing to do with you. There is hope. I don't care what it is. There is hope. There is hope. And you need to say this with me. I'm going to say it 3 times. And before, I want you to say this. If you're depressed, you say it with me right now. There is hope. There is hope. There is hope. You got to know that there is hope. You see, for 5 years, I thought that there was no hope. For 5 years, I thought that there was no hope. And you know, I looked up and I said, God, take me away from this planet. And I know some of y'all done said the same thing. See, I'm being real with y'all tonight. I'm being real because depression is a serious thing. It's not just a person that's just sitting back being sad. It's not that. No, it's much more deeper. And if that's you, my friend, you in luck because you got hope. You see, you got to see your destination. You got to know that your final destination is not a coffin. Your final destination is not you killing yourself. Your final destination is you making a difference in this world. That's your destination. You're not a piece of junk. You're not something that people can't stand. I don't care who say they don't love you. I don't care who don't like you. You are not designed to die early. You are not designed to kill yourself. You are designed for greatness because you are a man. You are a woman of greatness. You see, that's what you got to say when it pertains to you and yourself. You are a man of greatness. You are a woman of greatness. Everything I do, I walk on a path of gold, and everything I touch turns to gold because I'm great. You see, nobody's going to put that in you. You got to put that in yourself. And I know that some of y'all, you know, you might not believe in God. That's fine. I do. If you don't believe in God, that's great because I believe for you. I believe in a God. Yeah, I ain't say I was perfect. I didn't say I was perfect. I didn't say that, you know, I don't use foul language. I do. But I'm sitting here telling you right now, there's a creator up there. There's somebody up there. And some of you gotta be smart. Don't be afraid to go sit in a chair. It's okay. It's okay to go sit in a chair. I mean, no, people shouldn't be judging you. And if they do, then, you know, they would never for you in the first place. See, one thing people don't like, they don't like depressed people. They don't like hearing their problem. They don't want to hear what you got because there's nothing ever good with you. See, people don't want to talk to depressed people. They don't want to do it. But my friend, I'm telling you right now, there is hope. I'm here to tell you, don't look up at that ceiling and say it's over. I want to kill myself. Don't say it because, see, that's what the enemy, that's what this enemy called a devil. That's what he wants you to do. He wants you to take yourself out. He telling you every day, take yourself out. Take yourself out. Nah, brother. Nah, sister, don't do it. Because see, I'm going to tell you something. Because you're never meant, you will never understand the problem that you're meant to fix. See, you live on earth. And every last one of us, I don't care who you are, there's a problem that you're designed to fix. There's a problem that you can fix. There's a problem that's something that only you can fix. See, you're designed to do something. But what is your purpose? What is your purpose? What do you enjoy doing? What do you love to do? What do you love without a shadow of a doubt? What gives you pain when you see it? What are you passionate about? Because what you're passionate about is what you're designed to change. See, what you're passionate about is what you're designed to change. See, I was passionate about young people getting killed prematurely. So that's why I live my life dealing with young people. But I'm passionate about young people having a chance. Having some of the same chances that I never had. Having somebody actually care about them. Having somebody, see, that's what I'm built to change. That's me. That's me. That's Coach Shelton Harrison. But what are you passionate about? Who do you love? Whose pain do you feel other than your own depression? Whose pain do you feel? What makes you upset? Because what makes you angry is what you're meant to change. What makes you sad and what makes you upset is what you're meant to change. It's what you're designed to do. See, every one of us, we're designed to fix a problem. There's a problem that's waiting on you to fix it. There's a problem that's waiting on you to fix it. But you got to realize what the problems are that you're designed to fix. And see, once you get motivated about fixing problems and your depression, you see, you're not going to want to kill yourself. You see, it's not things that you're going to want to do because, see, now you got to fight. Now you got to fight because now there's something that you're fighting for. You got to keep fighting. There is hope. Every time that thought coming in your head that you're worthless, there is hope. Every time that thought coming in your head that you don't deserve to be on planet Earth, there is hope. Every time that thought coming in your head that I ain't gonna have enough money to eat, there is hope. I ain't gonna be able to pay my mortgage. I ain't gonna be able to pay my car note. I ain't gonna be able to pay my rent. I'm not gonna pay. I can't do it. There is hope. There is hope. You gotta believe. You gotta love yourself, and you gotta say that there is hope. I'm not a failure. I'm not a loser. That's not who I am in life. There is hope. And don't you ever believe that there is hope, that there is no hope. What are you designed? What are you designed to fix? Because what you care about the most is what you're designed to fix. What makes you upset the most is what you need to be fixing. Your life has a purpose. The purpose of your life is not death. Okay? The purpose of your life is not death. The purpose of your life is to go far and beyond and be successful beyond your wildest imagination. The purpose of your life is to go affect the world. It's to go affect the world. It's make a change, make a difference on this miserable planet that we live on. See, we need more people like you. We need more people like you to help more people that's like you. We need more people that's like you to help people that's like you. If you know what I mean. See, we need more people who are depressed to come out of depression, to help people that are depressed, to come out and start helping some of these people stop killing themselves because they think they're not worthy enough. They think they're not good enough. They don't understand because everything they got is gone. Everything they got is gone. But you got your hope. You got your destination, and you got your passion. And you let these things drive you. You let them drive you. You let these things drive you so you can figure out what it is that you're designed to do on planet Earth. What are you designed to do on this planet that's going to make a difference? What? You got to know that there is hope. Brother, it's okay. It's okay if you're depressed. It's okay, sister, if you're depressed. But it's not okay to stay there. It's not okay to stay there. You got so much more stuff that you can be doing. You got many of you are so creative, but you can't because you can't even invoke your creativity because you've been so depressed. Everybody ain't got to figure it out right, y'all. You don't got to feel like there's something wrong with you because you're depressed. You don't have to feel like there's something wrong with you because you thought about killing yourself. No. I understand it's the situation, it's the circumstances that's got you thinking that way. But your final destination, I'm here to tell you, I don't care if you're listening, your final destination is not a coffin. Your final destination is not your life being dead. Your final destination is not you failure. Your final destination is not misery. That's not your final destination. That's not it. Your final destination is light, not darkness. It's truth, not lies. Your final destination is good, not evil. It's positive, not negative. You gotta love your destination. You gotta love you more than you love trying to die early. You got to. Because there is somebody out there in this world, and I say this with all intense passion, that they need you. Because you are designed to help them understand their depression. And that, my friends, is just the way that is. This is your boy, Coach Shelton Harris, and I'm done.